What's up, guys? Don't let my jet lag fool you. This is not a lack of enthusiasm. This video is probably one of the most exciting videos to me that I've uploaded in a very long time. So, unfortunately, the way that it worked with getting the S15 tuned, Martin from RS Enthalpy was going to be going out of town, and we kind of had like a limited window to get the car tuned, and it was while I was in Japan. Now, I can't miss a dyno day in terms of like the video, like the first day the S15 gets tuned. I was unfortunately not able to be there because I was in Japan and that was the only limited window we have. So Tommy went and he made a little vlog for me. So this is actually going to be a Tommy perspective vlog getting the S15 tuned.
So I have taken over, and today we are going to show you guys some cool footage of the S15. So we just got to Z Fever in Tampa and gonna get the S15 tuned today. We have brought Ant over here for some reason. He did help out with the build a lot and everything, sort of. Right? Minimal, but he knows cars. And we're gonna guess how much power this thing's gonna make. So I'm gonna go with how exact do we want to make it?
Within 10 horsepower.
Within 10 horsepower. So I'm gonna go 780. I'm gonna go 780 horsepower. And then, are we doing torque too?
Yeah, we can do that, but it depends on how much boost you want to run in here. So this car minimum has 17 pounds for wastegate pressure. It's got a boost controller, and I'm saying we're going to probably do 25 pounds. So let's just guess it at 25 pounds.
Oh, 25 pounds. Okay, 25 pounds, 800. 800 is going to make more torque than horsepower?
No.
Okay, 800 horsepower and 720 foot-pound of torque.
I mean, that's actually pretty good, man.
Well, you gotta change it up.
All right, let's do 830 and 690 torque.
Okay, so you guys heard it. We're gonna place bets on that and see how much. The winner has to have Adam buy us something.
All right.
I figured it would be relevant for me to interject and throw in what I figured the car would make. Just as a reminder, I was kind of shooting for like the 600 wheel mark. I was told over and over again that the car would struggle to make anything less than that. And I figured that turbo, which was the GTX 3584 RS Gen 2, would make somewhere around 750 wheel before it would start losing efficiency, because we do have a smaller AR on there. It's 8.3, so my prediction was like 750 wheel, but because it was a smaller turbo, still like high 600s, low 700s in the torque.
on the computer doing something.
Trying to make things work, man.
Trying to make it work. Martin's just adjusting the tip in and getting it to run smooth while you're like on a constant throttle. So it's just a whole bunch of little tiny adjustments that he would have to make at like certain RPMs and everything like that, and it kind of takes a while. But already got a few good sound clips, and this thing sounds awesome. Tell me what the deal is, so the people will know.
Right now, just making sure that all the fuel pumps are staying on. I'm messing with some of the amps that the PMU allows it to hit an overcurrent, and just making sure that everything's running good. Right now, we're just noticing that this car makes a ton of power, so we're running lean. We're starting to lean out a little bit on the fuel. We want to make sure that we have enough injector, but before we do all that, we want to make sure that nothing's going funky with the PMU. Some of my settings are pretty new to it, so I was just going off of like what the stuff is online. The good thing is this has a function and it logs all the amperage draw, so I get to go ahead and look and see what's going on and make sure that all my settings are correct before we move on to something else.
The last clip was the first pull that actually was like all in, and it did 751. So that's like straight out of the box with just like a safe tune on it, just to get it to make the pull. So yeah, this thing is going to be ridiculous, and it can make a ton of power. And we're going to do a couple more pulls, see what we can squeeze out of it safely, and fix the throttle in issues and stuff like that, and then keep going. All right, what do you think about it so far?
I mean, they were expecting 750, got 751. Tunes, I mean, all the parts and equipment are new and good, so zero issues. We run into issues often with high-power cars, but 2 runs in and we're already reaching 750 on this dyno, so I think it's going to be a good day today.
Well, you heard it from the man himself. Let's see what this thing can do now. Injectors are maxed out. Still made so far before any major adjustment 750, so we're gonna have to put bigger injectors in it later on down the road if we want to make more power. But for now, I mean, this thing is ridiculous. The power band is really smooth and it rips, and it sounds really good. 896.
Smash over. I think it's close.
I might have been a little off.
Yeah, we were both way off.
Yeah,
I could keep going if you had bigger injectors.
yeah, no, we're good.
Come on, don't be a bitch.
What do you think about that?
Alright, well that kind of exceeded expectations. On high boost, maxing the injectors out, it touched 900. It looks like it still keep going. We got it down to about 85 to 90% duty cycle now. It makes a nice even 850, 851 somewhere in there, run after run. So looks good.
Yeah, they estimate some torque in there.
Oh yeah.
We'll get a torque reading on this before we let it go, but I'm estimating somewhere around 650 to 700.
And how many RPMs?
This is only turning to about 7,400 right now because it's beginning to taper off up top.
Okay.
We've got some non-resistor type plugs in there right now. Martin seems to think that they're causing a little bit of issues in the high RPM, so bought some spare copper V-power plugs. Gonna try them in, make sure it's gonna stop that noise going on in the top end, and hopefully that clears some of that up. It's not hot enough cold enough to run the nitrous on it, but just want to fix that little issue on the top end and go from there.
How are you happy with the power?
Yeah, actually, it's making some big power, and it's not all the way turned up. This car is built to take more boost than that. It's kind of at the limit of the turbo. Martin says he can easily make 1,000 horsepower run out of it, but I don't think we need to push it that far right now.
Yeah, it'd be cool. Right.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be cool. I've yet to see the 1,000 horsepower mark yet on anything.
Well, you heard it here first. Is it better than Kevin Lawrence's RB?
No comment.
We won't let him see that. So this was the final number. How do you feel about those numbers?
I mean, it's a solid number for the boost it's running. It has still got a little bit more power leadway, as we saw, because we touched 9. It's just that it's going to need some bigger injectors. Unfortunately, the plugs are wrong, and what we have for a substitute doesn't allow us to keep going even higher in power today. So once we get the plug situation sorted out, we can add the nitrous on top, and you know, go for 900 to 1,000, and see where she lands.
Well, this will be good for testing and having Adam get comfortable with the car, and then after that we'll have room to turn it up. You got a face for radio?
Man beard, man car,
man rig,
just everything. Oh man! Just gotta get that beard like this though.
Can't fit, the truck's too big.
Dang, wide lens.
Yeah, right?
I mean, you can get half my face.
No, that's fine. We can get half mine because you're gonna be talking.
On top?
Yeah. So, what did we find out on the dyno that the car needs now?
We need to go to a copper colder plug. We had the non-resistor type plugs in there. It was actually backfeeding some noise and actually kind of freaking out the ECU. It also could have made even more power. We weren't expecting it to make as much as it did. We're at like 95%, almost 100% on the injector duty cycle.
The what?
The injector duty cycle.
There we go.
I was gonna just say injector limit and then injector duty cycle.
Oh, you said duty.
So it's on 1300 cc's in there right now. I probably needs 1600s or 2000s. We hit up Teach Works and get some bigger injectors. Because of that, there was going to give us no room to add fuel with the nitrous. So we didn't even tune with the nitrous this time. So we wanted some room to be able to play with the software, to be able to add more fuel if we were a little lean. We could have sat there with the settings we have now with the size of the injectors, but we would have had to pull nitrous pills, and I don't have a wide range of fuel pills for the nitrous setup, so we could have compensated fuel with the size of the nitrous jet, but I just don't think we have enough. There's too big of a gap between the ones that we have. So see, we get bigger injectors and make sure that it is perfect with the right plugs, the right injectors, to go ahead before we tune with the nitrous. It's crazy. This thing's gonna make 1,000 horsepower plus if we're gonna do it too. So.
Yeah, so everything, the way that it is right now, it's gonna be fine for testing and getting a feel for the car and everything like that. We know that there's room to increase power if we need it, but for now, the thing rips, it sounds good, and I'm excited to go see it.
Yeah.
Drive.
It's gonna be nuts.
I'm excited to see Adam's reaction to it, because I know my reaction of hearing it for the first time, like actually ripping on the dyno, like it's crazy. So we'll see. But as always, huge shout out to Martin and RS Enthalpy for squeezing us in, because he had to leave on vacation
tonight. I think it is tonight for vacation. So.
Yeah, so he literally squeezed us in right before he left on vacation, and it worked out. So hopefully we'll get the car sorted and testing soon so you guys can see it.
I think it's so funny how everyone's so focused on like the car making more horsepower, and like I don't even know what I'm gonna do with anything over 600 wheel, to be honest. Like the tracks that I drive and the tracks that I've driven, there is zero need for it. I suppose maybe when the car's like super gripped up, it'll be absurd to have that much power, but like I'm beyond happy with how the car did and how much power it made. 900 wheel is 100% more than I thought it would make. I knew it could make 1,000 if we went to a bigger turbo or a bigger AR, but on that size AR, like, it's just absurd. And how quick it spooled and everything. I'm very, very, very excited to get in the car and go test. Typically it would be sooner rather than later, but I am going out of town, and we wanted to wait till Bub gets back anyway, so that way he could be there when we're testing the car at the track. So I think you guys could probably expect that to be somewhere in the week after Thanksgiving. We'll probably take it over to Orlando Speed World and just, I don't know what exactly we'll do, but that should be really fun. So anyway, I'm super excited. I'm very thankful that Tommy was able to vlog this, because I actually lived like vicariously through him being able to watch all this footage. And I will be honest, I probably would have, I might have like changed my Japan flight so I could fly into town and make it there for the dyno day. But 9 out of 10 dyno days for me always don't go well the first time around. Like usually there's a ton of kinks to go out and you have to go back, which I guess kind of is the scenario with this, but like the injector situation, like who cares if to make more power? Not me, that's who. I don't think that I expected it to be perfect on the first day. So that's really cool, and that speaks loads about the work that the guys have done at Enjuku. And it's cool seeing an engine that, you know, we put together, what, like a year and a half ago, like just absolutely ripping. So that's super, super rad. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for Tommy. I'm thankful for Martin for fitting us in and getting the car tuned. And I am beyond excited to drive it. It is so rad. I hope you guys are excited. It's been a long time coming, and like this is sick. I'm still jet lagged. Very excited. Don't read into me too much. Okay. I didn't sleep much last night.
When you say